What's going on, guys? It's Danny's Donuts here, and here's who I think deserves Lafreniere the most and the least. Alright, so at number 8 we have Toronto Maple Leafs, and no, it's not because I'm a Habs fan, because they have a very good young core in Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander, and they have Eris and a very young goaltender. What Toronto needs is a defenseman, and I don't think Lafreniere really would fit in a Toronto Maple Leafs uniform. Alright, at number 7 we have the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they already have Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, and I don't really think they will need Lafreniere, and Pittsburgh already has 2 cups. Like, they have 2 cups in 2016 and 17, and I don't really want them to get any more. So number 6 we have, the Edmonton Oilers. Another very good team, which they have McDavid, Draisaitl, and they needs a goalie. And if they get him, they'll have Lafreniere, Draisaitl, and McDavid on one line. Yeah. So at number 5, guys, we have the Florida Panthers, and I choose them because they have an okay team, but you would hear nothing about them since Florida barely has fans. Like, they have no fans. Sorry, Florida fans, but you know. You just would never hear anything about them. Like, they'll be in Florida, and you like to hear something about them. Like, and they have Barkov and Huberdeau. You barely hear anything about them. So I just think that him going to another team would be better for him. So at number 4, guys, we have the New York Rangers, and they're not a playoff team right now, but they have Panarin and Mika Zibanejad, and if they had Lafreniere, they would be back in the playoffs, I would think, and they would have him, Panarin on one line, and Lafreniere on the other. Alright, so at number 3, guys, we have the Minnesota Wild. I think them because they are just out of the playoffs, and just adding that other piece would be good for them, like for Lafreniere. So they would be back in the playoffs, I would think. So yeah. Alright. So at number 2 we have the Nashville Predators, and it's them because they're slowing down a bit, and I think they deserve him. Like, if they gets him, then that'll be good for them. They would still keep their playoff going. So at number 1, guys, the number 1 team who I think will get Lafreniere is the Winnipeg Jets, and it's the Winnipeg Jets because just they have no good defense. They have a good goalie, and I think them getting Lafreniere would be very good because they could be in the playoffs more, and they could go far in the playoffs. Like, because Lafreniere could be good for them, and yeah. So there's who I think is the 8 who deserves them and who doesn't. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video.